wish that somebody would have told me that it's too good to be true, or it's too easy, it can't be that way, was something that I should steer away from. We grow and we go and we walk with God, and in the beginning, literally every blessing that can establish a relationship with God, He gives us. And then over time, we are forced to then trust Him in a way that we've never trusted Him. And I wish that somebody would have told me, if God says give Him something and let it go, give it to Him and let it go. He works wonders. And I spent so much of my life trying to help God be God that it hindered me from accomplishing my goals faster. It discouraged me, and times I didn't even want to finish doing whatever it was because I felt like it was a waste of time because it was never gonna happen. I helped so much that I literally hindered God. So where I was supposed to be going step for step forward, my contributions were literally running backwards, jogging backwards, skipping backwards. And at that point, I was so discouraged because I was like, it's too big for God to fix now. It's too big for God to handle now. It's too big for God because I derailed the growth. I derailed the progress. I derailed what was happening on His side, that He's not even going to want to help anymore. But if somebody would have just told me, the sooner you let it go, the better. Regardless of how you feel about the situation, whether you think it's too big, too small, too insignificant, you're too small, too insignificant, whatever, like literally let it go, give it to God, I would be so much further in my walk with God. There's so much peace on the other side. There's so much grace on the other side. There's a new identity on the other side. And I could not be more happy that I let go and I let God. Like I said, it is so much easier said than done. And if you or your circumstance feels like your contribution is needed, you got there in the first place by your contribution. Let's be clear. You got there because of you, whatever that is that it looks like. And the responsibility of the situation is acknowledge that you need help, give it to God, let it go. In that order. Acknowledge that you need help, give it to God, and let it go. I did a 7-day challenge where there were so many things in my life that I felt like I had to help God with. In those 7 days, I gave them to God, and with fasting, with prayer, with constantly just thanking God, that attitude of gratitude, God shifted so much stuff in my life that I can't believe that it only took 7 days for those things to turn around. And now I am in a better place. I feel so much closer to God. I feel like I finally understand my place as the princess of the Most High God, the King of Kings, the daughter to someone who just loves me way more than my own earthly parents. And the smile that I get and I give Him makes Him want to do more for me. And just Him being as good as He is makes me want to please Him. And it's this back and forth even exchange. And I kid you not, 7 days, try it out. If it don't work, then hey, you're doing something wrong. But a habit normally kicks in about 2 weeks. Give it 7 days where you just have an attitude of gratitude. That first day, you cry whatever it is that you need to cry out. You ask God to take it, because again, cast your burdens onto me because I care, is what it says. That first day, give it all to Him. Do not hold back. Those other 6 days, be in an extreme state of gratitude and watch God work in such a way that you're dumbfounded in the best way possible. I love you, but God loves you way more.